My wife accused me of getting my sister-in-law pregnant and demanded a paternity test for my Sil's baby, but then I discovered she was having an affair with my own brother. The perfect son that everyone compared him to. He blamed me for his parents' constant praise of my achievements. Apparently he's always been jealous of me, and sleeping with my wife was his way of finally winning at something. The worst part was realizing how long they must have been planning this. They didn't just fall into an affair, they calculated and schemed, deliberately tried to destroy Lauren's reputation and my marriage to protect themselves. They were willing to stress out a pregnant woman and tear apart our entire family just to avoid looking like the bad guys. Our parents are beyond devastated. Mom can barely look at Tim now. Dad said he never thought his son could be so cruel and calculating. Lauren's parents are pushing for maximum legal action against both Caitlin and Tim for what they did to their daughter. I've instructed my lawyer to move forward with the divorce as aggressively as possible. Lauren is doing the same. Both Caitlin and Tim are trying to backtrack now that their plan has blown up in their faces, but it's too late. Some things you just can't come back from. Update 3. The dust has finally settled on this entire nightmare, and karma has hit Caitlin and Tim hard. Their elaborate plan to avoid looking like the bad guys completely backfired. Once everyone learned about their scheme to falsely accuse Lauren and me to cover their affair, they lost support from family, friends, and colleagues. Lauren's lawsuit against Caitlin for defamation was successful. The judge was particularly harsh given that Caitlin knowingly made false accusations against a pregnant woman, putting both Lauren and her baby under severe stress. Between the legal fees and settlement amount, Caitlin had to sell her car, empty her savings account, and take out a loan. She also lost her job at the accounting firm where she worked for 6 years after the scandal became public knowledge. Apparently they didn't want someone with questionable ethics handling client accounts. Tim didn't fare any better. His company fired him when his boss found out he was having an affair with his brother's wife and participating in a scheme to falsely accuse his own pregnant wife. He's been struggling to find new work because the story spread through his professional network. Our parents have completely cut contact with Tim. Mom said she can't forgive him for betraying his brother and causing so much pain to our family. Dad hasn't spoken to Tim since the truth came out. He returned all of Tim's childhood photos and said he no longer considers him a son. Caitlin's family won't speak to her either. Her parents told her they're ashamed of what she did and don't want anything to do with her. Lauren gave birth to a healthy baby boy last week. The DNA test proved what we already knew: Tim is the father. But he won't be playing much of a role in his son's life. Lauren got full custody, and Tim only gets supervised visits once a month. Lauren said she'll never keep their son from knowing his father, but she won't let Tim hurt him like he hurt her. My divorce from Caitlin was finalized last week. I kept our house and most assets since she didn't contest anything. I think she knows she has no right to ask for more after what she did. Last I heard, she and Tim got a small apartment together, but things aren't going well between them. Turns out their great love isn't so great now that they've lost everything else. Lauren and I have supported each other through this nightmare and remained good friends, despite what Caitlin and Tim tried to do to us. We have family dinners with our parents every week, and I'm enjoying being an uncle to her son. We both deserve better than what Tim and Caitlin did to us. The whole experience taught me a lot about who my real family is. Blood doesn't always mean loyalty, and sometimes the people who are supposed to love you the most can hurt you the worst. But it also showed me who really stands by you when things get tough. To everyone who supported me through this, thank you. Your advice and encouragement helped me stay strong and take the right steps to protect myself. I'm in a much better place now, focusing on my career, spending time with my parents and Lauren's family, and surrounded by people who truly care about me. Sometimes the worst betrayals lead you to appreciate the honest people in your life even more. I'm moving forward with my life, and while I'm not ready to date yet, I know I'll eventually find someone who values loyalty and honesty as much as I do.